On the busy streets of Mumbai, near the Grand Chhatrapati Shivaji terminus, a beggar named Raju sat every day, holding out his hand for alms. His torn clothes and sunken eyes told the story of a life full of hardships. People passed by, some dropping a coin or two, while others ignored him completely. Raju had not always been a beggar. He was once the son of a poor farmer, but after his father's sudden death, drought ruined their crops, forcing his mother and younger sister to move to the city in search of work. Unfortunately, fate had been cruel. His mother fell sick and passed away, leaving Raju and his little sister, Meena, alone in the cruel world. With no education, no money, and no support, Raju resorted to begging. He hated it, but he had no choice. He had to keep his sister alive. Every evening, he bought a piece of bread and shared it with Meena, telling her stories of a better future. One day, as Raju sat outside a tea stall, he overheard a conversation between a shop owner and his assistant. The shopkeeper was complaining about how difficult it was to find a trustworthy worker. Raju, desperate to escape his miserable life, gathered courage and approached the shopkeeper. "Sir, I can work hard. Please give me a chance," he pleaded. The shopkeeper looked at Raju, skeptical at first. "A beggar wants to work? Do you even know how to do anything?" he asked. Raju nodded. "I can learn, sir. I am willing to do anything." Something in Raju's eyes convinced the shopkeeper. "All right, you can start by cleaning the shop," he said. From that day, Raju worked tirelessly. He swept the floors, arranged goods, and even helped carry heavy sacks. Unlike other workers who often stole or lied, Raju was honest and dedicated. He refused to take shortcuts or deceive customers. Over time, the shopkeeper, Mr. Verma, started trusting him. "You're different from the others," he said one day. "Honest and hardworking. Keep it up, and you'll go far." Raju saved every rupee he earned, making sure that Meena had enough food. He enrolled her in a small school, determined to give her a better life. One evening, Raju saw Mr. Verma writing accounts in a big ledger. Curious, he asked, "Sir, what are you doing?" "This is accounting," Mr. Verma replied. "Every business must keep track of its earnings and expenses." Raju was fascinated. "Can I learn?" he asked eagerly. Mr. Verma laughed but agreed. "If you're serious, you can start by learning basic calculations." Raju spent his nights practicing. He borrowed old newspapers and read about business, money, and customer service. His hunger for knowledge grew, and soon he was not just a helper. He was learning the art of business. One day, Mr. Verma fell ill and had to stay home for a week. He hesitated, but decided to let Raju manage the shop in his absence. "Don't let me down," he said. Raju was nervous, but determined. He treated customers with respect, made fair deals, and even attracted new buyers with his humble nature. When Mr. Verma returned, he was amazed to find that sales had actually increased. "You have the mind of a businessman," he told Raju. "You should think about starting something of your own." The idea stuck in Raju's head. But how? He had no capital, no resources. Raju realized that many customers at the shop asked for tea and snacks while shopping. An idea struck him. What if he started a small tea stall outside the shop? He spoke to Mr. Verma, who admired his enthusiasm. "If you can arrange for a tea kettle and some cups, you can set up a stall right here," he offered. Raju took a deep breath and used his savings to buy a small kettle, tea leaves, sugar, and a few cups. His stall was simple, but he ensured that his tea was the best in the area. He served every customer with a smile, making sure to always be polite and honest. Slowly, his tea stall became popular. People started coming just to taste his special masala chai. With the money he earned, he expanded, buying biscuits and snacks to sell alongside tea. Within 2 years, Raju's tea stall grew into a small cafe. He hired other struggling youngsters, giving them the same opportunity that he once needed. He didn't stop there. He took a small loan and opened a proper restaurant. His reputation as an honest businessman spread, and soon he had multiple branches. Despite his success, Raju never forgot his past. He donated money to orphanages, ensuring that no child had to beg for food like he once did. He also encouraged education, especially for poor children, believing that knowledge was the real key to success. One day, a businessman approached Raju with an offer. "We can earn more money by using cheaper ingredients and charging higher prices," he suggested. Raju shook his head. "I built my business on trust. If I cheat my customers, I will lose everything that truly matters." He refused to take shortcuts, proving that integrity was worth more than quick profits. His honesty earned him lifelong customers and deep respect. Years later, Raju became one of the most respected businessmen in the city. Journalists wrote about his journey from a beggar to a millionaire. When asked about his success, he simply said, "I was once a beggar, but I never begged for success. I worked for it, and I never compromised my morals." Hard work, honesty, and perseverance. These are the real secrets to success. Raju's story became an inspiration to many. He proved that no matter how tough life gets, with determination and integrity, anyone can change their destiny. From a beggar on the streets to a respected businessman, Raju's journey teaches us that no situation is permanent, and with the right mindset, anything is possible.